13 years ago, Warren Meyer went hiking in Victoria's Yarra Ranges and was never seen again. Police wrote it off as just another hiker who lost his way, but his family never gave up. Now there's evidence his disappearance could be something much more sinister. Warren Meyer vanished at a place called Dom Dom Saddle on Easter Sunday 2008. His wife and family are still looking for him.
I said to him, have a lovely hike, I'll see you at lunchtime, and he just gave me a peck on the cheek, and it was just a simple goodbye, and who would have thought that was the last time I was ever going to see him.
Z. Meyer has given up hope that her husband may still be alive, but she wants to know the truth, however painful.
13 years for us has been a nightmare. It doesn't get easier. In many ways it gets harder because the answers aren't coming. Warren and I were married for 31 years. We had a very special life together. My best mate, just gone.
A rescue helicopter scours overhead. Halfway up Mount Dom Dom, Warren Meyer's family and friends wait anxiously, though confident he'll be found alive.
Back in 2008, searchers found no trace of the 57-year-old. Z says that's because investigators ignored crucial evidence that Warren's disappearance was no accident. She's been trying to prove that ever since.
It wasn't as if there weren't clues there or there weren't leads there. They were there right from the beginning. And just for people to make assumptions that Warren's got himself lost, we inadvertently heard someone say, silly bugger has got himself lost. And that attitude didn't change, no matter how hard we tried to explain it.
Warren wasn't a weekend warrior. He'd hiked all over the world, including Kokoda.
He was a seasoned hiker. He had a GPS, a map, a fully charged phone, food and water.
For almost a decade, police ignored pleas for a thorough investigation. So Warren's family, including his brother-in-law Alan, took it upon themselves to go out searching.
We searched nearly every weekend for 2 years, and then the fires come through. You know what? They should have figured it out. A lot of things were just brushed under the carpet.
But the family is back out searching with renewed hope, aided by a retired detective who agrees Warren may have met with foul play.
The theory is that the shooting was reported up here on the Saturday the 22nd and Sunday morning of the 23rd. Now, Warren's got himself sort of unfortunately mixed up into that somehow and has tried to get away from it. He could have come back down here.
Valentine Smith's specialty is finding out what happened to people who vanished years ago, particularly in the bush.
This one, I mean, you could hide somebody, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, that's right.
Smith has spent years working with Warren's family and prepared a special report for the coroner.
This stuff is really thick, and it's even thicker up on the sides of the creek here.
But perhaps most importantly, the retired detective has discovered Warren was not alone out here. 3 criminals had abandoned a stolen car next to his, and that's just the beginning.
There were reportedly marijuana plantations up here. There was the escaped psychiatric patient who was allegedly had homicidal ideations. He was in the bush at the same time. There was a significant amount of what's been termed uncontrollable shooting. We're talking hundreds of centerfire, high-powered rifle shots being fired in quick succession. And those shooters have still not come forward. They have not been located. So we'd really like to know who they are.
Thanks to Smith's persistence, a new group of detectives has now reopened the case.
If I get a challenge, I want to take it to its conclusion. I want to know, what am I looking at here? What am I looking for, and what's the answer? I need the truth.
And that's all Warren's family is hoping for, even if it's 13 years too late.
It'd be great to find him. I know he's dead, so we've come to terms with that. Just to bring him home, basically.
This trauma that we have actually will travel through generations. It won't just stop with me. Already Warren's parents have died and they never had any answers. My children, you know, their hero dad's gone. My grandchildren. It's just agony, really.
Heartbreaking. And if you have any information on that shooting or have any information that could help find Warren, please contact Crime Stoppers.